was trying to hide evidence, but they found it. Officers also picked up his girlfriend during the traffic stop. New for you tonight, an update on a kitten investigator said a man intentionally set on fire. The Humane Society of Greater Dayton said Joffrey's spirit is unbroken, despite what he has been through. He is recovering at Ohio State University, where a vet said that he is getting better and stronger every day. The shelter said he thrives on attention. Fire damaged his ears so badly, vets could not save them. The shelter hopes to have Joffrey back in Dayton within the next week. The man police had set Joffrey on fire, Eric Williams, faces everything from animal cruelty to gun charges. Police went to check out reports of a fight in July. A man told police Williams burned the kitten after Williams got annoyed. The kitten was following around his dog. The animal control says that Joffrey will be up for adoption soon. Here are some Labor Day weekend numbers for you from troopers. 15 people died in 15 crashes over the long holiday weekend. Of those crashes, 7 people were not wearing seatbelts. 6 of those deadly crashes were OVI related, and troopers arrested almost 400 people for impaired driving. When it comes to saving money, more than 75% of Americans say they wish they could do better. A new Bankrate report found people said they have not saved enough for retirement or emergencies. Other financial strains, student loans, and credit card debt. But Americans, they keep spending money.
How resilient consumer spending has been. Even in the face of challenges like high inflation and high interest rates, people are still spending.
Financial experts suggest people increase their retirement contributions and focus on paying off the highest interest rate on the debt first. Somebody's going to need a bunch of financial planning if they just won the $680 million Mega Millions jackpot. Those winning numbers are in, and you can see those at the bottom of your screen. 12, 41, 43, 52, 55, and the mega ball is 9. So if you're lucky, it's like, I think the odds are less than 1 in 330 million, but if you beat the odds tonight and take the cash option, you're going to get about $335 million. This is the 7th largest jackpot in the game's history. Something that is also priceless tonight.
Absolutely.
I was coming back from dinner and I saw this beautiful sunset. This was in Montgomery County in the Centerville, Washington Township area. Gorgeous evening out there. Temperatures perfect.
Yep.
Nick, and I was the only one that pulled out the camera real quick and took some beautiful pictures.
Yeah, we had some what we would call cloud iridescence. You kind of had a halo around the sun right before sunset. And then as we take a look at a couple of other sunset pictures from our Eyewitness 7 viewers this evening, Paul from Yellow Springs and Darlene in Oxford, you see those bright oranges and reds and yellows. The reason why we got those colors tonight, we had these clouds in the mid and high levels of our atmosphere. And as the sun sets, these clouds, they can absorb some of that red and orange light, and it causes the light to scatter. And thus we get these really vibrant covered colors, if you will. And because these clouds were kind of in long streaks, that's kind of why it looked the way it did. So a pretty cool sunset that we had out there late this evening. Right now for downtown Dayton, mainly clear skies and 60 degrees. Some of those clouds have actually cleared out a little earlier than some of the forecast guidance has anticipated. So I'll show you what that has done to our overnight low forecast here in just a moment. Dew point sitting at 44 degrees, very comfortable outside. Right now, live Doppler 7 radar. You can see where we may still have some clouds lingering, especially south of I-70, where a lot of us are still in the middle 60s. But if you go to the north of I-70, places like Urbana, Springfield, and Greenville, you guys have already dropped down into the middle 50s along with Richmond. And those clearing skies tonight are going to allow for temperatures to actually fall a little bit cooler than what things had looked like earlier. So if you're north of I-70 tonight, I actually think you have a pretty good shot at falling into the upper 40s in most locations. Dayton, I've lowered our overnight low forecast here to 53. They get as cool as 48 in places like Urbana and Salina, and a couple of your backyard thermometers could even get a touch cooler than that if skies are clear where you live. On the road tomorrow morning, we've got wall-to-wall sunshine all day long, so don't forget the sunglasses. The kids may need a jacket first thing in the morning with those temperatures in the upper 40s and lower 50s, but they certainly won't need that for the afternoon. Highs topping out there in the middle 80s with plenty of sunshine to go across for everybody. And I know a lot of us, we could really use some rain. We've really only got one good chance this week, and that comes on Friday as a cold front approaches. And then this weekend, we are right back to dry weather, which is good for weekend plans, but our farmers really need a few days of good soaking rain, and we just don't have a lot of that to offer in the forecast. Here's a look at Futurecast tomorrow morning. We start the day off with a good deal of sunshine. Into the afternoon, that trend continues. Just a few clouds with afternoon highs there in the middle 80s. As we move ahead towards Thursday, a couple of clouds do try to come in, And Futurecast tries to bring a couple showers in during the afternoon, but I'm going to hold the forecast dry for right now. We get you towards Friday, a better chance of showers and even a couple of thunderstorms out the door Friday morning. So sending the kids to school with the rain jacket may not be a bad idea. And as we get you here towards touchdown 7 forecast, 6 to 7 o'clock Friday night, we're still tracking that chance of a few showers and storms. Here's that Storm Center 7-day forecast. As we look ahead towards Friday, it's not an all-day washout. And then how about this weekend? Lower 70s both afternoons with dry weather. And James, that dry weather will continue right into next week as well.
All right, sir, thank you. For the first time in 7 years, it's going to cost shoppers more to walk in the door of this very popular store. And new tonight, an 11-year-old faces charges after investigators said he shot and killed 2 people. And investigators think this started with a fight over video games.